Thought I'd talk a wee bit about duck shooting. It seems to be a subject that polarises people. There's a group of people who absolutely adore going out and fulfilling their instincts and wanting to kill something for the table. I don't think they kill it just because they want to kill the ducks, they want to kill them for the table. And part of it's a social thing, where especially in parts of Southland, for example, where the Maimais are as luxurious as some of the state houses you can go into, they have a tradition. And it's not just the shooting of the ducks, or they would say the culling of them, it's the camaraderie, it's the fact that you plan for 6 weeks or sometimes 6 months. You've got a microwave in there, and yeah, there is the odd tipple for about lunchtime, I guess, and it is a lovely tradition. The other side of it, of course, is those who don't like duck shooting because they think it's cruel. Now, interesting, really, when you look at the people who think the duck shooting is cruel, they're the ones who brought in the fact that we now have to use steel if you are shooting ducks. Now, steel, as any hunter will tell you, does not kill as well or as efficiently as lead. So all those other countries that went to steel have now gone back to lead because the animals, so the birds, suffer a lot less. They die rather than get wounded. There is obviously a lot of people who really do love ducks. I mean, in Christchurch, for example, a stream of traffic will stop so that a mother duck can take her ducklings across the street. Yeah, that's beaut. That's really, really good. But let's take another quiet look at the sport. I mean, the mallards were introduced to New Zealand, not because they look nice, but for sport, as was the rabbit, as was the hare. Nobody actually gets too upset about shooting rabbits, but they do about ducks. So perhaps we just need a little bit of discussion around a table. Yeah, we can understand that people love the fluffy little ducklings, but also the fact that the damage they do to crops. I mean, let's face it, a flock of ducks can wipe out a huge amount of pasture, and they also foul pasture, especially if you're looking at paradise ducks. So there's got to be some sort of balance there, I'm very, very sure. And I really think that protesters should look at themselves and say, by making a whole lot of noise and thumping around Lake Ellesmere, for example, what that does is it disturbs the ducks. And they go up in the air and they are targets. Think about it just a wee bit. And there's an old saying, isn't there, about live and let live. Now, I'm not going to say whether I'm pro or not. I haven't gone duck shooting now for a long, long, long time. But it's also, it really is a major sport. And when you look at the Olympics, we've got some shotgun people who are shooting at the Olympics, representing your country, and they are shooting at clay birds, which is emulating duck shooting. Just would open that one up for a bit of debate.